Hi everyone, DJ Lit here. Welcome to Selena City and Lake World's Part 95. And today, this is the last day of Mr. E City. It's been over about a month later since when his city came out, by the way. Pretty much, should I say, him and his city came out, by the way. I was glad that pretty much he came back around after a year later, by the way. And pretty much now, he pretty much is back. And somehow, he don't have his visible head anymore. Pretty much is what he looks like now. But this is not what he looks like usually because he had the avant-garde head. For some reason, they got rid of that, by the way. So, which is fine. But today, this is pretty much the last showcase build for his city. We pretty much have all of them coming back, by the way, so which is very interesting. We haven't shown them since a year later. So, all with no time, as always, let's get right to this. Since it is pretty much his last day of his city, we'll pretty much take the gold trade for pretty much one last time, by the way. I had a fun time showing his city, by the way. It was a good time showing his city. I mean, like, we showed what? Two villains? Two villains over this year with each of their city, by the way, so which is pretty much good, by the way. We showed Mr. Villain Knight over that time, by the way. He was like the first ever villain we ever showed in that year, by the way, of this year of 2024. So which was great. But since now we have is another villain city with pretty much Eddie, by the way, we're gonna pretty much go ahead and there right now today. So here we go. So let's start off with these showcase builds. So let's start off with the one of those showcase builds. It used to be one of the missing showcase builds from over 2022, and it's one of the I think the Halloween showcase builds, and it's pretty much the Weird Woods showcase build as well. And that is the Monster Fighter Camp, which hopefully I got the whole name right, by the way. So let me go see, cause we haven't shown this showcase build probably like. Well, actually, I think I might have should have said to this showcase, but it's probably maybe like been 2 years. But I think it actually has been a year later because we did show it in Jen Skeleton's city. So hopefully we did. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was right. Monster Fire Camp. Sweet. I'm glad I remember the name. So everyone doesn't remember this showcase build. If y'all pretty much showed it, seen this showcase build pretty much like 3 times now. It's more kind of like a, how should I say to this showcase build? It's sort of like kind of like a zombie. I would say like a zombie survival like camp, by the way, because you pretty much got like pretty much like shotguns and pretty much pistols, or should I say flintlock pistols and flintlock shotguns, so which is pretty cool, and also like cutlass swords as well, so which is nice. But still, I remember this showcase build pretty much being one of the mission showcase builds that we haven't seen for so long. It feels so weird because I don't know why did I show this showcase build like at all since like when we first started showing it, because over showcase builds, I think we pretty much showed every single showcase build from over 2021, from like season 1, season 2, season 3, and season 4, and then pretty much the end of showcase builds from over season 5 to our next night showcase build. We basically showed mostly all of them, so which was great in that over year of 2022. And then when we started missing showcase builds, then I realized that we had never showed this showcase build before. So then we pretty much showed it like pretty much twice, and then pretty much now we showed it pretty much in 3 times now, so which is great. This showcase build has always been like kind of like a extreme showcase build because it's kind of like just like a zombie apocalypse like survival camp, so which is pretty cool. But still, Monster Fire Camp is pretty much cool as well. I like the name as well for this showcase build. It pretty much showed the world globe, got a bunch of records, got like the newspaper of like. What was it? What was it again? Night out of the Monsters Rock. Monster Rock comes to town, catches up with the big prize. Even though we never seen zombies in Lake World before, but that would be cool to see actually. But Monster Fire Camp, welcome to Mr. E City. Alright, let's start off with one of the most classic showcase builds, by the way. And we pretty much have this showcase build pretty much like now, we probably haven't shown the showcase build that much as we remember. And it's one of the most classic ones, by the way, because we do have it in Selena City. And that is pretty much the service station, if I'm guessing that was called. The service station. Let's see. Wow. Wow, I'm actually... Wow. Well, I must be psychic. Oh my god, I actually... I didn't know I was gonna guess that name right. Cause usually I call it like the gas station, but hey, at least I at least I remembered sort of remembered the name out of it. By the way, that was actually a really good, really good guess too. Oh my goodness. All right, so everyone doesn't know what the service station is. It's pretty much kind of like a gas station with like a car wash, which is very interesting. I don't think a gas station where people have a car wash. I think it's just a car wash just be by itself. But I mean it's pretty cool to have, by the way. I do really like how they did with this showcase build. It's a very good showcase build. It also has pretty much like a story here too, by the way. I guess it says open for 24/7, means we're probably open for 24 hours, so which is cool. So pretty much I think it's just kind of like, well, it's actually kind of like a restaurant too, a little bit too. So I can describe that as well. But the service station is an alright showcase build. I'm guessing right there it's gotta be like plates or pretty much pancakes on the on the table. So I have no clue. But this showcase bill was like an alright showcase bill. I never hated the service station. It's a very interesting showcase bill too. For some reason, this has gotta be like one of the most like classic showcase bills because we have shown this showcase bill before, but I think we haven't shown that really that much over like a little bit of years. By the way, I don't know when the last time we showed it. By the way, because it's been like since Selena City, correct? Yeah, so it's been probably like 2 years, so which is all right. And we do have somebody working in the service station, by the way, is one of the professors, so which is pretty cool. But the vehicle right here, known as the Crocs Bulldozer, I think it's from Lost Lagoon. And this whole entire showcase build is really good. I mean, I know we don't really talk about this showcase build usually, but I'm glad the showcase build back. They did a fantastic job in this showcase build. Hopefully soon enough we'll probably show it more, pretty much in like OCs, and pretty much like OCs coming back, and OCs are pretty much like pretty much are having their own cities soon enough, and should I say world as well, so which is great. But Server Station, welcome to Mr. E City. Alright, let's start off with the Season 1 showcase build. And everyone remember this showcase build because it's later one of the most classic ones too. And I hopefully that, yeah, the giant troublemaker, yeah. I was gonna say troublemaker, but when pretty much says giant, so I could say giant troublemaker, so which is nice. This is one of the showcase builds that I did really like, by the way. It's from Season 1. And for some reason, this has gotta be like one of the most like probably the most coolest showcase build, by the way. It pretty much has like kind of like a science lab in here, by the way. Yeah, like look at this place. It got like, I guess it got like some very iconic stuff. It's like a bunch of cars, by the way, because like the one Lego brick, so which is pretty cool. Yeah, but look at that. This is like one of the most like coolest showcase builds. I don't know, like I don't remember what part it was, by the way, because it was over like 3 years ago, around 2021 of showcase build, and that would COVID was still here, by the way, so which is very interesting. So let's see. Yeah, here's like a computer right here. Here's the explorer shells, by the way, which is very interesting. We have like the golden bricks. Oh my god! Like imagine collecting these golden bricks, by the way, just like in the showcase build. That would be very cool, by the way. It's a very cool right there. I guess like I think the professor in this showcase build, I believe, was is the one that looks like a Simpsons character. Not making fun of the character, but it's really an actual like a Simpsons character. But let's see where he at. There he is. The monster scientist, yeah, from the this showcase build, by the way. For some reason, I don't know where he at. I think he's supposed to be part of this showcase build, unless he's not on the map, by the way, because I don't think I see him on the map at all. But this is a very, very interesting showcase build. I really like how detailed they did this, by the way. We're pretty much the back side of it, by the way. But let's climb on top actually and see if like in like better view. So pretty much the troublemaker has like pretty much like a lantern and pretty much a cutlass, so which is cool. It's a very interesting showcase build. For some reason, I do not like the troublemakers in the game because they pretty much like do too much, by the way. But they're troublemakers. Of course, they would do too much. But still, this is one of the most iconic like showcase builds from over Season 1 showcase builds. Hopefully, this show can be able to get the show mostly a lot as like and remember by the way, cause we shot it probably like twice by the way. I think it's gotta be twice. So I guess it's maybe our third time by now. But since we show cat bills like so many times by the way, it's already like keep up the numbers how many times we show them. But still, we'll probably show it soon enough more and pretty much like around the OCs. But Giant Troublemaker, welcome to Mr. E City. Alright, let's start off with the one of the showcase builds that was pretty much one of the missing showcase builds, and that's pretty much like a third time showing it by now, by the way. For some reason, every time I say third time, by the way, it's pretty much like there is like third time because we've never shown it probably like in well, actually, I think it might have been our second time actually. Sorry, I think it might have been our second time actually, and that is the Christmas pudding. So, if everyone doesn't remember, this is from over 2022, by the way. We have shown this showcase build pretty much one time before, by the way. And this is pretty much also from the Winter Wonderland showcase build as well, by the way. It's from the Worlds, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, this showcase build was one of the showcase builds that I did really like, by the way. I don't really like how they put like this. They have no TV, they have a stinky fish, they have a range cooker. Yep, a range cooker, a refrigerator, or a freezer actually, what it's pretty much called actually. But refrigerator, not a floor lamp, a paper floor lamp. I was close though. Paper floor lamp and a couch, which is very interesting. This inside of the showcase build ain't that much, but it's a very, very good showcase build by the way. By that I mean like it's still like one of the Winter Wonderland showcase builds that I do remember from over the years because I remember seeing it since over when I started in started like Worlds around 2018, around I would say 8 years ago, no, 6 years ago. And to me, I'm not gonna lie, I never hated the showcase build. It's just kind of like to be honest, like I could have showed this showcase build like a very long time ago around Christmas showcase builds. But since we didn't even show that one before around that year of 2021, it kind of like sucks down. But since we pretty much showed it in Mission Showcase builds when we started the series from over season 1 and season 2, by the way. But I might think about bringing back the series. I haven't really brought the series back since like kind of like a while, or should I say like a very long time. But hopefully like soon enough we'll probably maybe like shown like more of like some showcase builds that I basically haven't shown since like since I haven't really shown like at all. And since this is one of them from over like season 1 or season 2, I'm glad it's back, and hopefully it'll get shown soon enough, probably like around Christmas and not pretty much around May. But I wouldn't bring it back because it's pretty much one of the memories. But yeah, but Cribbin' Pudding, welcome to Mr. E City. Alright, what and one, I'm gonna go ahead and end off right here. If y'all enjoy it, straight over do. Hopefully you guys are ready for the next OC that's pretty much coming back, which y'all pretty much already know who it is because I pretty much said the name. And hopefully y'all ready for her to come back over around Friday, around this year of 2024, around next week of Friday. And pretty much her city will be raised soon enough when she comes back. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.